You're watching this video because you have been trying to work on your voice, but it doesn't seem to be effective. There are so many information on the internet, and some are just confusing, some are just plain wrong. Now, as a graduate from the world prestigious music school, Berklee College of Music, I'm seeing teachers who are not qualified to teach at all, teaching tricks and gimmicks that can ruin your voice. Also, teachers teaching methods that are used in like the 1600s. In this video, once and for all, we're going to clarify what is the voice, so you know what is the reason why when you try some exercises that you find online, it doesn't work. And the reason why after you take voice lessons with teachers, you feel more confused than ever. There's a reason why you feel strain and fatigue and sometimes even faint after you perform some of these scam exercises. To use the voice, we have to understand the voice. Your vocal folds are like a rubber band that can be stretched and pulled. It is flexible and it is never meant to be stagnant, but an ever-changing expression of soft, loud, high, low, feminine, and masculine. To access these expressions, you need to know how to control the behavior of the vocal folds, or functional vocal training. Now, at the end of the vocal folds are two cartilages that pulls the vocal folds. If one pulls a little bit more, you create more head voice. And if the other pulls a little bit more, you create more chest voice. That is what chest voice and head voice means. It doesn't mean that it comes out of your chest or vibrate in your head. Your voice is always in your neck. So the terms have caused so many confusions, and some teachers actually even say, put your voice in your chest or in your head. That is absurd. It doesn't work. Your voice always comes out of here. Let's do a very simple exercise to kind of get a sense of how these two registers sound like. So on an ooh, you're gonna slide like this. Ooh. Did you notice that kind of the texture of your voice change? Did you hear a crack when you did that exercise? Now, if you do, that is your voice switching from a chest voice dominance into a head voice dominance. And that crack is a good thing. So whenever your voice crack, that means that the two cartilages are switching. So if there's one thing that I hope you can take away from this video, is that the term chest voice and head voice has nothing to do with your head or chest. It refers to the two qualities of sound that we all can create despite the gender that we are assigned at birth. And that is the reason why we can ultimately change our gender expression from feminine into masculine. To achieve whichever gender expression that you want is very, very simple. More masculine, more chest voice, more feminine, and more head voice. If you can control the balance between these two cartilages, then you can really access everything your voice can offer. The feminine, the masculine, or even crazy sound that sounds like this. But here's the catch. There are no nerve endings surrounding the voice. You literally can't control it directly. You actually can't even feel your vocal folds. Whatever you feel when you're making a sound is the vibration of the sound and the surrounding muscles working. So vocal training is never about direct control, but indirect stimulation. Like your heart, you can control the heart, but if you want it to beat a little bit faster, you can go for a run. The act of running makes the heart beat faster. Your voice acts very similarly. Every sound that you make is the result of something else that you're doing. And they are pitch, pronunciation, and volume. It's super easy to understand. When you speak higher, you have more head voice, and when you speak lower, you have more chest voice. You hear that difference in my sound? When you speak louder, you have more chest voice, and when you speak softer, you have more head voice. When you pronounce everything like this, you have more chest voice, and when you pronounce everything like this, you have more head voice. Are you hearing the difference between head voice and chest voice? Head voice is softer, chest voice is stronger. So whenever you are speaking and you start changing the texture of your voice, maybe you're whispering in a library, maybe you're so excited you're shouting at a concert, you are already using the balance of these two vocal registers. So by using these three elements combined together, you can transform your voice in any way you want. You're no longer limited by societal expectations and trapped in your dysphoria because you are in full control of your voice. Now you see, most vocal coaches never even mention these crucial ideas. If you have been taking voice lessons or watching YouTube tutorials, have they ever mentioned anything that I just said? Have they ever mentioned what are the exercises' impact on the function of your voice? Some of these teachers, they just blindly follow antiquated teaching traditions like breath support, diaphragmatic breathing, placement, ground your voice, and never even address how your voice works. A voice lesson that never addressed the voice, that is like trying to learn how to play the piano but never actually address the piano. They would use overly complicated words like open quotient, anatomical terminologies like subglottal pressure. No one speaks by thinking about those things. And we're not trying to become a throat doctor. Functional vocal training is different, because every sound that we speak must contain a pitch, a pronunciation, and a volume. This is why functional vocal training is a revolutionary approach to gender-affirming voice training, because it is intuitive and effective. It is about changing your pitch pattern, your volume, and your pronunciation to make yourself sound a little bit more feminine or masculine. At this point, you probably are thinking, this is great, but where can I learn this amazing method? Now, there are two ways. You can either go the hard way, where you take the knowledge you learned in this video and figure this out on your own. Now, you may succeed, you may fail. Most likely, you are going to go through many trials and errors and probably give up along the way because of how long this journey will take when you do it on your own. Or you can do it the easy way, where you can receive step-by-step expert guidance. I put all of this trailblazing approach in my digital course. It is separated into 5 modules. 1. Theory and approach, where you truly understand how your voice works. 2. Foundational training to exercise the 3 elements of pitch, pronunciation, and volume. 3. Register balance training to unlock the full potential of your voice. 4. Finding your voice, where I walk you through step by step on how to find a voice that truly resonates with you. 5. Lesson demonstration, where you can see how this method looks like in a real lesson where I demonstrate on real students just like you who achieved amazing results in as short as 1 lesson. You will be a part of a great community, and you will always have access to support to ask any technical questions that you encountered during your journey. This knowledge is right at your fingertips, and you can truly own your voice with expert guidance. Register the digital course now and start your vocal transformation.